Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I think seeing is a believing, and for you to see me when I was said to have been dead is a believing that they know I'm alive. Of course, nobody can come to the media to deny his or her own death. But this is what you have now subjected me to. I am alive and well, and I want to assure my people of South Sudan and all the friends that what they heard last night and this morning were all fabrications by the enemies of peace. They want to derail peace, and as you have seen before, people were running away from their businesses. And by leaving your shop unguarded, some people will get themselves there to loot, because this was the purpose of creating such a rumor, to scare people so that they run away and people go back to their shops to take whatever they want to take. As for the other reason, there are people also who want this peace to break down, so that people go back to war. But we will not accept. This country has suffered for a very long time, and we will not accept any more fighting. If there are such elements still among us, still doing their job in between us, it will be a matter of time, but we will handle them. The other thing is that you heard that the past few days, people were being slaughtered on the roads of Juba Ye Road and Nimile Juba Road. And it was done in a way of targeting people. That thing, of course, is not the first time. That ethnic group which is being targeted can still swallow what has been done. And they have swallowed many bitter things done against them. It is not this thing now, today, that will anger them to the extent that they go on rampage to kill any other members of other communities. It will not happen. And the contradictions appeared last night and this morning, when my death was the first to be said, and then again to be said that I have given General Paul Malongawan orders and other Dinka officers to kill anybody who does not hail from Dinka. Now, if I was dead, this is the contradiction I'm saying. If I was dead, how did I come back to life to come and give orders to the Chief of General Staff? This was not true. I was not dead. And those people who were creating this lie are not the ones responsible for my life. Somebody who created me knows when he will call me. So I want everybody to remain calm. As for the parents and the relatives of the victims who lost their lives in these tragic incidents, I I want to calm them down by telling them that let them remain calm.
للمكتب بتاع رئيس الجمهورية كان طلب منه رئيس الجمهورية طلب حاكم بتاع ولاية شرقنيل إنه يجوا ومعه هنربل جيش وداو هو في مجلس الولايات وطلب من الرئيس كان داير إنه نجي نشاور حول الأوضاع اللي حصل في الأحداث الأخيرة في سكة بتاعت يي لجوبا في لما جينا رئيس الجمهورية رئيس الفكير أدى تعزية لأرواح ولعائلات بتاعت ناس الفقدوا أرواحهم في الحادثة بتاعت يوم 8 في سكة بتاعت يي وبرضو معظم بتاع الناس اللي كانوا وفاة وكانوا أبرياء عيال نسوان ما عندهم علاقة مع أي حاجات الكثيرة الأمنية والسياسية فنحن شيلنا توجيه برضو منه رئيس الجمهورية وجه إنه الحادثة للجميع ولجنوب السودان وخليه يأخذوه في حدود بتاع المسؤولية وما في زول إنه يأخذها كحاجة بتاعه شخصية أو يستخدموه إنه هيكون في انتقام.
Our public about this yesterday allegation, which are totally confusing our people. Nobody will think that such allegations are true, that there will be a chaos against some tribe and tribe again other tribe, and moreover that there is there will be IO attack on Juba. All these are not in their places, because we don't see anything that can happen in this town, because the normality have come back to our citizens, and normality have come back to our forces, and there is nothing that indicate that there can be a chaos in this town. So I believe the president fully with the knowledge and with the analysis of this allegation. So there is nothing, and I ask our citizens to remain calm in their business, in their overseas, in their markets, in their way, in their activities. So I assure our people that we are totally in charge of security in this town and in all parts of this nation. So take it from me that this is what I've said.
Of South Sudan and the people in Juba, that the situation is normal. For the last 2 days, people have been moving around talking about the insecurity, creating rumors. I want to assure our people that this is not true. There is nothing that kind. No one from the rebels can even attempt to come down here to the city. There are those who are behind this, behind the insecurity. They want to create unnecessary instability for the purposes of looting. And we have already directed our security organs to deal with all those people. I want to assure our people that they have to move back to their normal life, really, that the situation is normal, it's under control, and the police and the security are moving, and ask them, reports, any somebody who is moving around with the rumors, because these rumors nowadays are the one causing panic within the civilians, and we have all instructed all the units that anybody found doing so will be immediately arrested.
First of all, I would like to salute people, the Republic of South Sudan, especially the people in the city today that there was a rumors that has been circulated since yesterday up to now, giving people leaving their shops, their businesses, and everything. My message to the public that there is nothing like insecurity in Juba. The security of Juba is stable, is fine, there's nothing wrong. It is only the people who are against the peace in the city as well as in the Republic of South Sudan. So I want to appeal to the public that let us be calm, be in your place, be in your businesses as normal. There's nothing. Security is up to date. And I'm quite sure and assure you that the circulation of the rumor is not in place. This is not really in place, and it's nothing like that. Now, I'm here to inform all publics that we are in a normal situation.
You might have been hearing. These days you are living under very wild rumors, very wild. And even last night people were running away. Huh? Last night people were running away from Juba. The Dinka are want to kill people. Simply because we tend to believe whatever appears in the social media, and this is where I need to talk really. Believing in what appears in the social media is a misfortune. I understand someone yesterday decided to put in the social media his own position and ideas. He said, government, if you are not protecting the civilians, the people of South Sudan, and with these targeted killings, and the government is keeping quiet, we are ready to take law into our hands and protect ourselves against those people who are doing targeted killing. So it was picked up and said, oh, this is Jenge, they want to kill Equatorians. And people started running away. Not that only, but people who did not know when here in Juba, when one person starts running, others will follow without even asking him as to why are you running. See? And in the course of the running, some people who were ahead of them, when they heard that there are people coming from there running, they started also running that way. It's very unfortunate. People are living under unnecessary tension. There is no killing of anybody, and if there will be any killing, it will be by law. When we apprehend those culprits, we take them to the books, and they must answer. And if there will be any killing, it is the law that will pass a sentence, not anybody. Yesterday afternoon, when also another mad person decided to put in the media that Salva Kiir is dead, that was also another problem, and I have been receiving calls from all over the world that Salva Kiir is dead. It is done here. I was called yesterday and asked a clear question. Is Salva Kiir dead or alive? This was the direct question. And I said, can you tell me what are you saying? He said, here is a report that Salva Kiir is dead. I said, no, this is a mere lie. There is nothing as such. Salva Kiir has not even been sick. He was in the office since morning up to this afternoon. He left the office at 4:30. And at present, he is in his house. And as a result, this is why Atanyuak yesterday had to go to the media and talk. Tell the people that President Salva is not sick, not dead, but not even sick. These are some of the problems which are created by people who do not want peace. And when you spread such wild lies, of course, they become a source of insecurity. and so forth. The purpose of this press conference is to inform you that those who are fighting and those who are causing havoc in these areas are not IO. They are rebels who have not yet named themselves, if any. They are groups that are there to cause havoc to the civil population and cause this massive targeted killing. I say it is targeted killing because the people who are being killed are a particular ethnic group. And this is not good. The government doesn't want that. We don't want to see anything as such. These rebel groups, these terrorists who are terrorizing the civil population on these roads, are people who have decided to cause havoc to the civil population so that there is no stability. So I appeal to the relatives of the victims to be calm and allow the government to take action accordingly. On the other hand, I appeal to the communities that are harboring these terrorists, the communities that are harboring these terrorists, to refrain from harboring them. Any community, anybody who is harboring a rebel or a terrorist is advised to refrain from doing that. I'm saying this because we don't want the government to go in search of these terrorists within the communities. We don't want the government to go and search for these terrorists within the communities. Because in the course of search for them in the communities, definitely that may in a way or the other cause inconvenience to some of the people. So my advice to the communities is that they should not harbor such terrorists. Not that only, but they should report them and cooperate with the government, cooperate with the authorities at whatever level, so that these people are brought, these activities are brought to a halt, so that our people can move freely on the roads, so that our people can live in peace. We appeal to the region and to the international community to condemn these terrorist acts. These rebels who are causing all this in the eyes of the government are terrorists and should be declared terrorists. Because these actions which they are doing, killing women, children, innocent lives, taking innocent lives, are acts of terrorism. The government of South Sudan is committed to peace, and we are moving ahead in the implementation of the agreement. Anybody who is against peace and obstructing the implementation of the agreement will not be tolerated. Anybody who wants to talk peace, anybody who is talking peace should come to the government, and where the government is open and ready to talk with anybody.